Hey guys, happy Father's Day. So I'm not going to do a watch review type video or show and tell, whatever you want to call it. I don't really call them reviews. It's more of a show and tell on video so you guys can make your own informed decision. But anyway, let's just talk about today, Father's Day. A lot of us either are fathers or have fathers, certainly if you were born, right? So what did you guys wear today? I wore my Omega Seamaster Professional white dial. And you can see I'm starting to get a couple of scratches on it. The more I wear this watch, the more I want to wear this watch. I noticed something today when I was doing my sale video earlier. I throw all my sale watches on the time grapher, or the watch polygraph I call it, to see what they're running at, because the seller and the buyer really wants to know. A lot of times the seller knows kind of the accuracy on wrist, but the buyer wants confirmation of that. So I do that. But while I was doing all that, I'm like, I was wearing this already, but I had only been wearing it a little while. I'm like, I wonder what it's running at. So I threw it on the time grapher, and it was running at a plus 5 seconds, dial up. Totally fine with that. But the amplitude was at like 175 or something. I'm like, wow, that's pretty weak. So I took it off the time grapher. I give it a nice wound, unscrew the crown, just wound it. Timekeeping was still going good. Threw it back on the time grapher. Then I was running like a 312, 313, something like that amplitude, still at plus 5 seconds. So this watch is so awesome. They've figured out how to make it accurate at a half wind as well as a full wind in multiple positions. Just, I'm super impressed with it. Hopefully I'll remain super impressed with it for a very long time. I suspect that'll be the case, and then I even have like my buddy Robert's Omega that I just sent over to Bruce, and he's going to take to his watchmaker. I'm excited to see. I think I know what's wrong with that. If you watched my previous video on that, the cost of ownership, pretty sure a viewer basically nailed it on the head. I forget who mentioned it. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names or remembering everybody, but I think it's there's a little like L-shaped lever in the ETA 2892, which is basically what that caliber is. And it either come dislodged or disconnected or broken or something. So the watch is remaining in hack function. So that's why you can feel the wind, you can hear the rotor spin. It's probably got a full wind on it just sitting there because it's stuck in hack. So I think it'll probably be a relatively easy fix. So, but anyway, I got off topic. Let me know in the comments, what did you wear today on your Father's Day? And, hopefully you had a good one. I did go visit both my father-in-law and my father. Thankfully, they're both still around. My dad actually I brought him a bottle of, I try to bring him a bottle of like nicer whiskey and stuff like that, but he likes Jack Daniels. So I brought him a bottle of Jack Daniels. He's totally happy with that. And it was nice to see him wearing a Seiko watch that I gave him probably over a year ago now. He's still wearing it. It's a solar watch, and he wears it on like one of those elastic type bands, like the old man elastic type bands, and he just wears the watch all the time. He loves it. So I might try to swoop up another one before too long and maybe get him another one so he can maybe have a couple of watches in a rotation. So it was nice to see him wearing that. So hopefully you can chime in the comments. Maybe you have a dad/watch story, whether it was a watch you're wearing, or maybe you've gifted your dad a watch, or you remember a watch that he was wearing. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, just sound off in the comments and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm sure we were all busy. I didn't have to. I wanted to grill dinner. I got to hang out with my daughter this morning and watch her play softball game. And, I got to hang out with my son and help him work on his car stereo a little bit. So, be a dad, go be with your dad, all of that stuff. I'll see you tomorrow on the live. Thanks for watching. I'm going to close you out with a loom shot because although this loom isn't like crazy Seiko loom, it's still pretty awesome. It is very good loom. And it's dual loom too. So you have the cool blue and then you have a little bit of green on the minute hand. I'll see you guys on the next vid.